Alright, should be live now. Hello everyone, and welcome to the night of the demos. I have a lot of demos downloaded on my Nintendo Switch, and a lot of them I haven't played. I'm not going to be playing all the demos I have downloaded. I've selected three. I've selected three for tonight. Kirby's Fighters 2, Hypno Space Outlaw, and lastly, Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, which I will be streaming in the future. I actually had a bit of trouble ordering it today. We had to order it on Amazon. I was trying to get it for GameStop because I was like, oh, I have my certificates and, like, coupons and stuff for GameStop. None of them fucking worked. GameStop has a fucking horrendous website where every time I've ever tried and used, like, a discount coupon on it, like, the entire fucking system breaks. It's just like, I don't know what that is. What the fuck is a coupon? And, like, consistently it, like, breaks my order and it cancels the order. And it's like, listen. I like going to GameStops in person. I like being able to go into a physical game store. There's not a lot of those nearby, but, like, God, there is a reason why I only, like, order from them in person. Because, like, their online website just fucking sucks. Like, even though they've tried and updated it for, like, COVID-19, it's still, like, a fucking wretched website. It's terrible. It doesn't work. Like, I don't know what to tell you. They consumed, like, several coupons I had, and I have none now. But they're all from, like, canceled orders. I contemplated, like, calling someone at, like, customer support and being like, hey, is there, like, a way I can get the coupons back? But I didn't, we just did Amazon because I didn't want to be that guy. But, let's get started. Let's get started with the, demos. I am going to move my microphone real quick, so sorry that this might be loud for a sec. There we go. And here we are. Kirby Fighters 2. This game came out of nowhere. It just like, one day we all woke up, and Kirby Fighters 2 was a thing. It was like, literally, it accidentally got leaked on, like, Nintendo's, like, Play Nintendo website. And then the next day it released. And it was like, okay. I mean, a Kirby platform fighter could be fun. I'm not the hugest fighting game person, as you know. I like Smash Brothers. And really, that's the extent of my fighting game knowledge. I've played a little bit of Skullgirls, I've played a little bit of Marvel vs. Capcom, but not like anything significant in either game. I liked the doggy in Marvel vs. Capcom, Amaterasu, that's the Okami character. I liked playing as her in Marvel vs. Capcom. But let's get started. Oh. So you could play online with this demo. That's interesting. Let's check out the story mode. King Dedede and Meta Knight. Many times before they have stood in Kirby's path, even allying with one another on occasion. Now, to finally defeat Kirby, the old rivals have become partners, taking on Kirby as a battle team, and so they sent Kirby a challenge. Heard the demo has gay people? I mean, it's a Kirby game. They lay in wait on the summit of a lofty tower reaching to the heavens, known as the Buddy Fighters Tower. This is deep Kirby lore. Kirby couldn't understand what the letter said, but that didn't stop him from partnering with a buddy and opening the door to the tower. So begins Kirby's battle with the destined rivals. Chapter 1, Buddy Match Debut. Kirby's just a baby. He can't read. He doesn't know what's going on. One player. I don't have anyone with me. I didn't know this would be a two-player game. Ooh. Okay, so I can't pick any of these characters. I can only pick from these three. which is sword, bomb, and staff. Not like... I mean, bomb's cool. None of these are particularly, like, my favorite Kirby ability. I'm partial to hammer. I love hammer. You can play as fucking Magolor and Gooey. Huh. Well, Magolor I remember. I don't remember them announcing Gooey, though. But yeah, that's that. You're gonna have to pay the full game for that. They made a new original ability. You can't play as that in the demo. I feel like Wrestler would be, like, prime for demo material. Let's go with Bomb. Ooh, a buddy character. Oh. Yeah, sure. At least Waddle Dee is in this one. Yeah, they let Bandana D in this one. I hope everyone's having a good night. Hope everyone's having a good Sunday. Sunday is my fun day. I have class tomorrow, which is not super fun. If I do a stream tomorrow, it'll probably be something short. Until the school term is over, like, expect week streams to be, like, objectively short. Because while I am able to do them again, they probably won't be, like, super long ordeals, because I would like to try and get to bed earlier. I've been doing a better job. I've been going to bed before 1 AM, which is an achievement for me. And you would think, oh, I would usually stop streaming by then, and that's true. I usually do stop streaming before then. But still. It comes down to, like, I usually don't take my pill until after the stream, because while it helps me with, like, my mood and stuff, it also makes me really tired at night. So if I took it, like, before or during a stream, it'd get into a cycle where I'd be, like, completely fucking on another planet on stream. I'd be like, what if Kirby was, like, weed? And I'd just be saying nonsense statements for that for, like, hours on end. And, like, at that point, I would be too tired to know when a good point to stop the stream would be. I leveled it up. Oh, never mind. I can only do that in the full version. I suppose it is like a $20 fighting game demo. I can only expect the game to give me so much. Let's do attack. I didn't really take damage. The never-ending Kirby stream. I would do, like, a never-ending Kirby stream for, like, a charity thing or something. Like, I don't have any tentative plans for doing any sort of charity stream at the moment, but it's something I'm always thinking about, is, like... Because the last one, I'm still, like, proud of what we did there. We did it for good cause, Black Lives Matter. And, like, I would love to do more stuff like that. It's just, like... It's one of those things where it's like, I would love to do more, I wouldn't be able to do it, like, all the time. Because it would get tiring for me. It would probably get tiring for you. Especially since last time's theme was playing games that suck. Man, these AI are... That was so hard. I just kept rolling the bomb at him and he keeled over. But yeah, it's always something I'm thinking about. If anyone ever has any suggestions for something like that, like, let me know. Take another attack stone. I'm thinking that might be, like, maybe, like, during the summer. Like, once a summer, I'll do, like, a big charity stream for something. Because, like, I don't know, that's when people are out of school, more able to watch streams. And that's probably when most people would be, like, financially available, because people would have jobs for, like, the summer and stuff. That's my idea. Let's just keep rolling bombs. This is how I played, like, Super Smash Brothers as a kid. Like, when I was a kid and I played Smash Brothers, like, my mains were, like, Kirby and Pikachu. And what I would do with both of them is, for Pikachu, I would just continuously use the Thunder move. I would just, like, Pikachu would be constantly going, Pika! Pika! And it wouldn't fucking end. And, like, everyone hated me for it. That was the whole match, Jesus Christ. And for Kirby, I would just keep doing his stun move over and over again because I identified that move as being the one that does the most damage. I was that fucking kid. I was the spammer. That makes me lesser than, like, someone who just button mashes in my eyes. Like, at least if you're button mashing, you're trying, you know? But me, I would just repeat the same move over and over again. Like the little fucking cheater I was. I should probably be going to jail for doing that, but luckily the police don't have a warrant for that, so I'm okay. I really hope this demo isn't like 20 minutes long, and then I'm just like, well, I guess we're doing something else now. Oh no. I wish it was just possible to use Twitch without viewing ads, because, like, it's nice getting money off of Twitch. I'm barely getting any of it from ad revenue. If you want to support me, like, get ad block and, like, fucking subscribe to me. And if you don't want to, like, support me financially, don't worry about it. I don't care. I don't care as much as Twitch cares. Twitch cares way more about your ad revenue than I do. There should just be, like, a fucking program that blocks ads on Twitch specifically, because ad block programs haven't worked on it for a while. Yeah, I don't know what they did to bypass ad blockers, but I hope someone figures out how to bypass their bypasses. My content is for the people. It's for the people. So, like, I don't need, like, ads attached to it. Like, it's not, once again, like, subscribing and, like, bits and stuff, that's like a tip jar for me. You don't really get anything special for it. It's just, like, if you want to give me the monies, and I'll say thank you about it. But, like, in terms of, like, what it means for my content, it doesn't mean anything. I'm gonna be this way forever. I don't know, I lost my train of thought a bit. Here's Twin Woods. This is the first time I've taken damage, I think. Kirby hates the environment. Kirby is the reason global warming is now not preventable. Not to get depressing on stream, but I saw the news article that was like, we may be a little late on trying to solve climate change, but there's some hope. There's some hope. I think, like, science is gonna advance to a point where we can still do something about it. It's just, like, with our current tools, there's not a lot we can do about it. But, like, I always like to be an optimist about this kind of thing. I think science is incredible. At last, it was time to battle King Dedede and Meta Knight, or so Kirby thought. To his surprise, it was Twin Woods waiting at the top. After defeating Twin Woods, Kirby and his buddy seemed to reach a dead end. Luckily, the defeated Twin Woods dropped a door key leading higher into the tower. Kirby and his buddy once again began to climb, setting their sights on the summit where King Dedede and Meta Knight await. I think the, oh, we're doomed mindset is dangerous. Absolutely. Like, that's the full demo? No. That was 15 minutes. I guess I can show off the other characters. But man, that was a short thing. Wow. But yeah, it is... I think the, oh, we are so doomed, we'll never be able to do anything, like, no. Listen. Like Jen said, there's been so much technological progress in the past few years alone. I think we'll find a way. Humans always find a way. It's how we got this far. It's how I'm able to play video game for you on twitch.tv. Too much focus on individuals reducing their own footprint when there should be it should be corporations that are made to lower theirs. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Let's do Sword Kirby. We'll do Sword and then we'll do Staff. And then we'll move on to a different demo. The better science gets, the more we A, have new tools to combat it, and B, realize some things aren't as bad as we thought. Yeah. 100%. I will never give up on this Earth, because what am I gonna do? Fucking go to Mars with Elon Musk? Like, even if I could afford going to Mars with Elon Musk, why would I want to go anywhere with Elon Musk? When all the rich people move to Mars, I hope they take all their pollution with them. Also, for some reason, I thought you could jump with the up button. But no, it's A. All the rich bastards will go to space and then Earth can heal. Yeah. We did it. This is a pretty fun, like, game. I have a feeling once I'm done with the demo, I'll have literally no desire to ever play it again. I'll get, like, my less than an hour in the game and I'll be like, yeah, that's enough. Went to Mars with Elon and it's not like it is in the movies. There's no red sand, someone just dropped red paper everywhere. I think Elon Musk just took you to his studio apartment and took you to the Mars simulation. I'm sorry to tell you this. Don't give up, even if you turn into a ghost. The battle isn't over. Get over here, novice sword. Come on. Elon and Grimes said they'd take you to Mars and make you watch as they destroy the Mars Rover Union. Oh, God. I am so glad I haven't heard, like, anything from, like, Elon Musk or Grimes in the longest time. Did they just, like, disappear off the face of the Earth? Or, like, have they just stopped being annoying for a bit? Or maybe I'm just not paying attention, but, like, I like, go online, and I haven't heard from them. I haven't heard from them. They went to Mars. Good, they can stay there. Hope they don't come back. Oh, fuck right! Elon Musk got the Rona! I forgot about that. How could I forget that Elon Musk, the guy who said the Rona would be over by April, or whatever it was, I forgot he actually got it. How could I forget? No wonder I haven't heard from him. He's probably, like, crying about it. Or something. I don't know what Elon Musk does. Die. There we go. Waddle Dee is the best partner in the world. He should be in Smash Brothers. It's so weird how, like, old Kirby is, and how, like, ever-present it is on, like, Nintendo consoles, and there's only, like, 3 Kirby reps in Smash. I wonder if maybe they do a Kirby rep for, Fighter's Pass 2. I guess health. Maybe Sakurai doesn't want to be biased. It's too late. He put in 3 Kid Icarus characters, and there's been like 2 Kid Icarus games that are canon anyway. There's been 3, but he worked on the latest one, and then he put in Palutena and Dark Pit. It is far too late for Sakurai to not show any bias. Considering, well, Kid Icarus Uprising did pretty well, considering it was a Kid Icarus game, and, like, nobody remembered the franchise existed. Like, it's very apparent that he was like, yeah, I worked on this. Ooh. That's true also. Sakurai doesn't work on Kirby games anymore. He hasn't worked at HAL Laboratory for years. I think the last Kirby game he worked on was Kirby Air Ride. I might be wrong about that. Maybe he worked on a later one, but I'm fairly certain it was Air Ride. Yeah, I guess we could get more health. Twin Woods again. Cool. I'm just gonna say it. This should have just been like a game mode in Kirby Star Allies. Like, I don't know. This is fun. I'm having a good time. Is it $20 worth? I don't know. Like, I'm getting the impression that while this demo doesn't have, like, a lot to it, like, I can't imagine the game has that much more. Ow, I got squashed. Come on, Bandana D, help me finish these guys off. Bandana D, are you even attacking right now? Yeah, there were worms. I killed all worms. Not all worms in the world. I'm not that fucked up. Congratulations! Ooh. I'm excited. Twin Woods was at the top. That's the end of the demo. Unless... Nah, it's the end. Alright, let's try, Staff. Let's try Staff and then we'll move on to the next demo. I think it doesn't help also that fighting games are kind of hard to commentate over. At least when I'm the only commentator here, because, like, you're so focused on fighting. Oh my god, the range on this thing is insane. Holy shit. I could hit this guy from across the fucking map if I tried hard enough. As long as I keep doing this, he can't get near me. Well. Kirby is a little round pink friend who spins around in the little holes in the dirt and mud and whips up a treat for us all. Yeah, there's no point in doing attack. I mean, yeah, I'll do it. I love more attack. I love to kill things faster. Clownish beam. Me and Bandana D are just fucking annihilating this clown. Just refreshed the stream and got an ad for an Alex Rider Amazon series. What is Alex Rider? That's probably one of those pop culture things that I should know. And, like, if my dad heard me say that, like, he would be like, how do you not fucking know? I'll keep going for attack. It was a young adult British spy novel that was semi-big when you were growing up. Oh. See, this is what I'm missing. I like, grew up around a bunch of gamers, and all we cared about was video games, but, like, all the gamers I was around were, like, Call of Duty kids. So it was like, I was the dipshit kid playing, like, Sonic and the Secret Rings on my Wii. All of my peers were, like, playing Call of Duty. Granted, I had a few friends that were playing, like, Pokemon and stuff, but, like, for the most part, they all had, like, Xbox 360s. I was the dipshit with the Wii. I was like, yes, of course I play Wii Fit Plus. I'm only human. And now I'm probably gonna get Ring Fit Adventure soon. That might be, like, a Christmas gift for me. I was not surrounded by readers at all, which, it's a fucking miracle I am an English major at all, considering I didn't know anyone who fucking read. I still don't know that many people who read. I don't even read that much, to be honest. I, like, read the stuff that I'm assigned in class, and my professors are like, wow, you're really good at, like, reading analysis. And I'm like, yeah. It's like a miracle. I don't know how, like, I keep tricking these professors into thinking I'm, like, some genius when it comes to books, because I'm not. I barely read. And it's not because I don't want to read, it's just something that I don't think to do a lot. You stand books? Harry Potter ruined your drive to read. Life growing up was like 50-50, hanging out with gamers and reading obsessively. When you were a kid, we went down to the river and pressured the lad we didn't like into going into the river, and then he cried. Oh my god. Not as good as you feel you should be at literary analysis for an English major. It's like, it's a skill you develop. To be honest, like, my, like, media analysis background comes obviously more from games. But, like, I like to analyze the stories of games, so that helps a little bit. Like, I'm gonna analyze the story of Kirby Fighters 2 for you. Kirby goes up to a tower and is like, do they have snacks in there? And King Dedede and Meta Knight think, oh man, we got Kirby so good, we're gonna beat the shit out of him. And then they get their asses beat. What this tells us is King Dedede and Meta Knight's hubris is fucking massive. They know this dude can kick their ass, and yet they keep insisting on these plots. There's some analysis. There's some analysis for you to enjoy. Saw one Harry Potter movie with your cousin, and that's your only exposure to Mr. Potter. I never read Harry Potter as a kid. Like, we always had the Harry Potter books in our house. Never read them. I even, like, borrowed a couple of them, and I still didn't read them. And every day J.K. Rowling on Twitter makes me realize I dodged a bullet. What is this move? The most, extensive Harry Potter experience I've ever had was probably, like, going to Universal Studios and going to, like, Harry Potter Land. Which, I mean, it was fun. Is it worth what J.K. Rowling said? Probably not. But, I mean, the rides were kind of fun. There was, like, the roller coaster where you're, like, in the castle. Or, like, Hogwarts or some shit. I don't know what it was. I don't know anything about Harry Potter. And God willing, I'm gonna keep it that way. I just miss out on a lot of, like, cultural phenomenons like that. Like, another big example of, like, a cultural phenomenon I completely missed out on was, like, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I've watched Avengers 1, 2, and Endgame. That's it. Never watched any of the movies in between. I've never watched, like, Iron Man 1 through 3. I've never watched, like, Captain America or whatever. Just those three. I completely skipped out on the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And judging by what Endgame was like, I probably dodged a bullet there too. Because, like, Endgame, granted, I didn't have a lot of the background they wanted you to have for that movie, but it was still, like, as an outsider, it was so tonally bad. Like, the whole movie felt like it was trying to be very serious and grim dark, but it was struggling to balance that with its, like, ah-ha-ha, like, we're doing funny one-liner, haha, Thor is fat. Haha. Like, it was having a hard time trying to balance its comedic elements with its, like, dark elements. And granted, that is a hard line to walk, to be honest. It is very hard to make a dark story that also has, like, you know, comic relief that doesn't suck shit. But it was just too silly. Like, fucking, I can't look at Hulk like that. How he looked in Endgame. He looked too foolish. It was hilarious, but not... It was, like, the funniest parts of the movie were the parts they didn't want me to find funny. Like, a lot of the most melodramatic moments were like, ha! I'm not supposed to be laughing at this, but it's funny anyways. And, like, every time they tried to elicit a laugh out of me, like, with the fat Thor thing, I was just like, this isn't that funny. This is making fun of a guy with PTSD. You know? But it's whatever. It's whatever. People cried during Endgame. I was not one of them. And if like, Endgame elicited those strong feelings in you, I'm happy for you. It's just not a movie for me, I don't think. Even if I watched all of the Marvel Cinematic Universe movies, I don't think it would be for me. Wish I felt emotions easily enough to cry during Endgame. Not the MCU, but when I went to see Bumblebee, I laughed out loud in the theater when John Cena saluted and it was supposed to be serious. When did John Cena salute? Oh, that was in Bumblebee. Remember how Dobby died and then people made him a grave IRL at the scene it was filmed and then it had to be removed because it was damaging the environment? I don't think I can read that out loud, Alice. That's a bit risque for this chat. No, I'm not going to the eShop page. Anyways, that was Kirby's Fighter 2. That is a hilarious message, Alice. That is a bit risque for this stream. I have Pikmin 3 demo, but I already played it on my own, so that's probably not going to be a thing I go.